Hey guys.
Hello.
Welcome back to our channel. Hope you have a wonderful day. In today's video, we're going to talk about
Mistakes that we have or people has fallen into when you purchase a property.
If you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment. We are a couple in Sydney living in Australia.
Yeah.
Sydney, Australia.
Have two kids.
Have
Trying to achieve fire and working full-time now. We were not before. We doing side hustles. But then just opportunity came, friends and people asking us to work full-time for them. Why not?
That's just, I guess, to accelerate our income in order for us to achieve fire. Who knows? It might be a bit different later on in the future.
Who knows? Maybe in a year you just
do something
change.
else. Exactly. So yeah, if you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment. So without further ado.
First mistake. Well, I don't think this is not us, but a lot of people going to purchase the property with emotion attached. Because sometimes when you go to your open house, the first property we went in, the auction, right? Oh yeah. But we were not in the market anyway. We went in, wow, it's beautiful. Like the layout, I can see, okay, we were not married at that time. Yeah. We were not married, but then we can see, this can be our room, kids' room, a study room, another kids' room, open layout, open plan, a lot of people looking, it looks so homey. Yeah. So, I want it, and people just went into it.
And some people, because it was an auction, it was emotionally attached to it because they can see themselves living in there.
Yeah, it's like, that's mine. It's mine. No one can
we saw it like the bidding war between one to another, another party or so. But at the same time, it's like you shouldn't be emotionally attached to it. In fact, actually, the other way around. On the first property you bought, you're emotionally attached to it because you put so much effort to do the deposit or actually purchasing them.
The process of purchasing, like you put a lot of research, you went to check, you did a lot of open inspection and all failed, finally you found something that you like. Why do I want to give up? I don't want to give up.
Even though financially it doesn't make any sense, I tried to explain and go, hey, this one is actually costing us money.
No.
It's not. And you didn't want to.
No, don't want to listen.
Don't want to listen.
Anyway, it's sold, okay? Next.
Emotionally attached to it, but it took you a long time to detach on that.
Of course, I'm human.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's a wrong thing. It's just like, hey, the emotional attachment was there.
It is.
Even though the numbers doesn't lie. And
well, we're talking about buying a property, not selling a property.
That's true. The next one will be borrowing without having a budget. So when we first started our journey when it comes to personal finance or creating wealth via property, I was like holding on your hand. It's like, okay, I guess
I am holding your hand. Yeah, I was holding because I had a property before, you didn't know what to do. And then, but that time, because two of us working full time, we had a lot of surplus income. What do? Was hot in the market, property. So we did property and read up all these and about investing in property. So we just went through it.
So we went through going through with a mortgage broker, let's say, and they just keep on borrowing as much as you can, without having foreseeing like how much it costs, how much is it, what are you trying to do, what are you trying to achieve. Our headspace was like, just borrow.
As long as we can borrow, as long as someone's renting the place, we didn't think of no one is going to be empty, a vacancy. Wow.
So the concept is like, okay, then just buy it, rent it out. Buy it, rent it out. There's no damage, no vacancy, no repairs.
Because we didn't think of the budget for that. We didn't leave a buffer. We were just choking ourselves. So make sure you leave some buffer for yourself when you're buying a property.
Have a budget in place of like how much is it going to be, how much are you comfortable with the repayment. Have a budget. And
what if the interest rate going higher? A lot of people got trapped now. It's just the interest rate higher. If it's going up for another 2%, can you afford it? How about another 4%? So I think you should just try to see if the interest rate going to double it from now. Can you still survive? If you can, then go for it. But for us at that time, we just max.
We didn't even have a budget in terms of what would happen if this scenario happened.
Yeah,
what would happen if we add an extra 3% on top?
Or
2%. We didn't
think of it.
We're like just
What if we don't have your job? No. What if you have kids? No, I don't know.
So yeah, in that aspect of it, like it might not happen to you, but it happened to us.
Oh, you think you think it may not happen to us, but it may.
Exactly.
We didn't think it's going to happen.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So.
And next one is placing too much trust in the agent.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like we went through like a lot of different property managers, or a lot of different buyers. Buyers agent or so, and realizing they're in it for themselves.
Commission.
The commission.
They work for themselves.
Correct. So the quicker they can sell the property or rent it out, and the quicker they can actually earn their income.
Yeah.
So have some sort of expectation that this is your business, this is your property. If it's your investment property, let's say, you have the higher value in it.
Yeah, well, I think you have your own responsibility to do all the research, because real estate agent is just a salesperson. They're selling, you know what they normally sell you, oh, how nice is this kitchen, it's newly renovated, bathroom, look at all this newly painted wall and the view of the house.
And how far it is from this and that.
Who's going to pay the bill?
Who? That was the next thing, actually, not doing your own research.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So, as much as researching on the property, you also have to look at the financial side of it. So, I mean, it's great that you're looking at this great new kitchen, this amount of bathroom, bedroom, and whatnot. But if you're not comfortable, you're not comfortable.
Yeah.
So,
I'll say it depends on if you are living in the property or it's going to be invested. So because we did
two different mentality.
Totally different. And then when we invested, we thought, oh, nice bathroom and kitchen will attract better tenant. Nah, trashed.
Ended up trashing and broken. And
renovate again. Keep one place.
Okay, gotcha. And that goes. And we're actually doing a repair at the moment in the investment property on one of them. And I'm like, I spoke to the trade person and asking them, because he actually asked me, will you ever live here? And go, no. Is this going to be just investment property all the time? And go, yes. I would go to the minimum.
Bare minimum, just to fix the problem.
That side of the wall instead of the whole entire bathroom. I'm like,
yeah, you were thinking to renovate the whole bathroom. I was like, what about our own bathroom at home here? Like, you're willing to spend more money for the tenants.
We're looking at
not the wife.
Not in that aspect. In the aspect of, okay, then if we're having your bathroom, that means we can have an increase of income. And then I'm like,
we had that mistake before.
Yeah.
That was another mistake. So we kicked out the current tenant, renovated whole kitchen and bathroom, couldn't find tenant, rent drop.
Rent is exactly what it was.
Or even lower.
Before the renovation.
Yeah.
So I did all that renovation and
for
it
what?
didn't give you any extra
lucky new tenant
value. Yeah.
Lucky new tenant, that's all I can say.
That's it. I'm like, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
The next one would be?
Not getting professional help.
So in that aspect of it, I'm looking at the building and pest inspection, solicitors, accountant, actually a real estate agent that actually look at your criteria instead of then just want to sell you a property to get their own commission. So, I mean,
I'll say if you are short in time, maybe buyer's agent too.
Yeah.
I'll say because they all these are professional. They're doing it day in, day out, every day, every minute. They know if they're bored, but they know what they are doing. Especially if you're a first-time buyer, that is just too much information, too many process to do it.
That's it.
Yeah, a broker is a must, 100%.
Yeah, even to this day, I'm still actually, as if anyone like our friends or our kids' friends, if they were, if the parents are looking for buying a house, we still refer that same broker
that
to
we are
this
using.
day, for them to use.
Correct. She's amazing.
And the thing is, I don't know. Like for me, the relationship that we have now is like a lot more in professional side instead of like between you and me as a customer and like a client base. So the next one would be not getting a loan pre-approval first when you're going shopping around buying a house.
Yes, which means you're wasting time. You're just doing window shopping. Window shopping without any money. Right?
It's a lot of waste of time because I remember at one stage when we sold one of our property, it's like, okay, in the condition was like, oh, subject to approval or financial approval. I'm like, so you're telling me you made an offer, but you haven't got your finance sorted yet? Because you made an offer, I accept, but you have your finance.
Which means they're bluffing.
Exactly. Like, what's the point of that? So you don't even know if you can afford it or not. And they keep on saying, oh yeah, no, I can afford it. I can get pre-approval quite easily. It didn't go through it.
Oh, really?
Nope. Oh. So I'm like, yeah, that's not gonna work, man.
Yeah, it's just wasting everyone's time.
You're a bluff.
And you're wasting your money because when you go into a contract, you have to pay. It's not the deposit, but like
cooling off period.
Yes,
yeah,
those you have to pay. Correct.
So the next one.
Only viewing the property once at opening inspection with the crowds. Is also emotional. It's very emotional. You see people, oh wow, I like it. I like this.
You feel the
really,
FOMO.
like, a lot of people.
Oh my God,
yes,
a lot of people here today. I'm like, oh, I wonder how many.
It must be a good bargain.
It must be, yeah, exactly. And then you're like, oh, I gotta put an offer because I'm scared of missing out.
Yeah, FOMO.
So like that happened. It's funny because like as a rental market, I remember when I did an open home for a rental inspection, some of them is like that because asking me how many people applied, how many people opened the inspection. Like I'm like, okay, I didn't understand it. So I think
just
the fear factor.
Yes, see if it's popular, should I put in application or should I bargain?
That's it. So, and the next one will be listening well on start again. Listening to meaningful friends. I mean, it's great that you have friends that is in the market in terms of the property and whatnot, but their circumstances might be different than yours. You know, their income level would be different, where their stages in life might be different.
Their strategy may be different. Maybe they don't even have a property, and then you're asking them for their opinion.
So, you know, your circumstances will be a bit different compared to the rest of us. So go with something that is comfortable for you.
Yes, or maybe ask someone that have a similar situation or strategy or goal with you, then you can ask for reference. Why not? They're friends.
That's it.
Or just listening to podcasts or check on other forum to see people's comment.
That's it.
From there.
And the lucky last one?
Overpaying for a home. Who wants it? It's become back to that FOMO feeling in an auction. Everyone is loving it, bidding on it, and then the apparently market value is 1 million, but you pay for 2 million. Just being dramatic.
As an example, or maybe you buy too big of a house. We have a friend that have a 4-bedroom, a front yard and a backyard, and I asked them, guys, listen, how much do you maintain this? I did not know that I have to service a pool every week. I did not know that I have to do the lawn once every 2 or a month or something like that. Like so. Because it was too big of a house, and it's like every Saturday, it always needs something needs to be done.
Gardening or maintenance or the pool.
So that's overpaying too big. Like if you're not comfortable with that, and then for us, it's actually the other way around. Sometimes I said we have too small, but you said we're perfect. It's enough. So it's enough.
I think it's perfect for me.
For me, it's like I want to get a bigger one, but then I realize sometimes when we have a bigger one, so that means we need to maintain it a lot more.
Correct.
So anyway, that's just our 2 cents, guys, based on our own experience.
That when you're buying a property.
If you like this type of content, guys, don't forget to subscribe, comment.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.